Greetings and welcome back, gentles and ladies, man. Jesus Christ, that is loud. I can barely even hear myself think. Like, I do all these preparations to get the parts ready to record, and then I always forget to turn down the volume on the capture audio in, because, you know, can't very well be listening to this on the regular speakers if I don't want reverb. But yeah, as you remember from the amazing last part of the series, I ran into kind of a fatal glitch. Oh my god, do not make me talk to the fucking thief again. God, it's almost as bad as fucking... God, what was that fucking game called? Season of Ice. With how it, like, fucking warps you around the level, but... Yeah, at this point in recording, I have finished that playthrough already. Like, that's all done and over with now. So the only thing I've really got left to do is to wrap up this. And then, ostensibly, we can go ahead and start playing Season of Flame, which is a good game. But before I can do that, I have unfinished business with Enter the Dragonfly that I must carry out. And... did I just get a textual message? Sorry about that, my sister sent me a text message, so I had to go check on that real quick. But yes, yeah, at this point I've already finished recording Season of Ice with Mr. TGX and Mr. Abi, so that'll be going up Saturday. So all I've got left in terms of Spyro before we can start moving on to some of the other games, you know, and I don't know, maybe even do something completely different from Spyro, because, you know, I'm sure we're all getting a bit sick of Spyro at this point. And I'm having the best luck with these fucking wizards today. And I'll take it, because fuck those guys. But yeah, so, yeah, it has been a bit crazy between trying to rebrand the Inverse Cast and, you know, set up, you know, the audio version of the podcast, to trying to get all of Wind Waker recorded before Eric has to go back to college, to trying to, you know, handle the two other Spyro series. So probably what's going to happen after the current series wrap up is it'll probably be just Wind Waker for a while until that gets over with, because I need time to work on reviews, because it's been a very long damn time, and I'm starting to get, you know, private messages and stuff from people who don't watch this Let's Play channel, or like, when's the next review? When's Superstar Saga? And, you know, that's like, and, you know, really the answer is, it'll be done when it's done. I just have to feel like working on it first is the thing. Cause I don't know what to tell you guys. I like making Let's Plays more than I like making reviews. It's just so much less stressful, it's so much more free-flowing, it's so much more fun. The editing doesn't take 10,000 years, you know? And, you know, of course, the trade-off is that nobody wants to watch Let's Plays, except for you guys, apparently. I don't know, everybody has, like, their one or two Let's Player channels that they watch, and then that's kind of it. If I am one of your one or two Let's Play channels, thank you. But, you know... But, I don't know, this is what I find more fun, so this is what I've been wanting to be working on, and of course I have an obligation to the Unverse Cast to, you know, edit for them or show up for recording sessions, and, you know, I make the thumbnails and stuff and take care of tags and all that good stuff, so gotta work on all that stuff. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. So my goal here today is to let's finish up Spyro so that I don't have to worry about recording this anymore. And let's go finish that real quick. And then after that, I could start, I don't know, I guess minimizing Let's Play stuff and then get back to working on Superstar Saga. Which, I don't know, if I really felt like it, I probably could have had that video done like months ago, if, you know, but it's just like, it's all about what I want to work on, you know. If I really wanted the review channel to be a huge success, I'd like upload, you know, every 2 weeks and make things shorter, you know, but it's just, I make videos when I feel like making them, you know, and it's, if you've been in the creator's shoes, you know what I'm talking about. You know what it feels like to experience burnout. Like when people want nothing from you but the same thing over and over again, that gets boring. And I don't know, at least that's how it works with the reviews anyway, because Let's Plays are definitely the same thing over and over again, but you guys know that. And yeah, these fucking Rip Talk wizards still suck. I hate them. And just to recap as to what happened in the last episode, and I was expecting Abif to go epic lol, what a funny glitch, haha, my name Jeff, but that didn't happen. I don't know, there wasn't a lot of reaction to the glitch in the comments. A couple of people mentioned it, and because, you know, I don't know, frankly, that's probably the worst glitch from this game I've ever seen, honestly. Which, I don't know, I guess goes to show, because there's definitely worse things you can run into. Don't get me wrong, but it's still, oh come on, that didn't hit him, it like went right through his head. Yeah, fuck those guys. Like in a good game, or I'm sorry, in a better game rather, you know, it would just like automatically go back to him. That's how it works in Hero's Tale, and like I said in the last part, that's a definite improvement. As much as I generally prefer playing this game over Hero's Tale, you know, I can't deny that they made some very welcome improvements to the wing shield and, you know, to other mechanics. Like, there's something else someone was mentioning in the comments. It was either in this playthrough or the Season of Ice playthrough about how Hero's Tale did this thing where it basically, instead of having hover be on like the Y button and be a thing you do after you glide, it's like they combined the hover with the glide, so it's kind of like a double jump that you glide from. And they argued that that was an improvement over the older games, and I agree with that, actually. I wholeheartedly agree that the way that Hero's Tale approached gliding and hovering and how they, you know, made that control was an improvement over the games before it, including the original trilogy, the GBA games, and this game. So yeah, kudos to Eurocom on that one at least. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of less than happy things to say about Hero's Tale when I inevitably play it for the channel, but oh god, I really don't want to play that game. You know, as much as Season of Ice is a tedious game, and as much annoyance as I went through trying to practice up and record that, I would gladly play that game 10 more times before I pop in Hero's Tale and 100% that game. I am dead fucking serious. Cause, I don't know, maybe this is just a case of the devil I know versus the devil I don't. You know, it's just, I'm used to Season of Ice's crap factor at this point, so it doesn't bother me as much, but I don't know, Hero's Tale, when I played that on Zebros, kind of fell into this category of too boring to be interesting, you know, on top of having some frustrating shit in it. Whereas with this game, you know, you get a fatal glitch every once in a while if you're, you know, if you're kind of, is this fucker gonna die or what? Like, seriously. Can I stress enough how terrible these fucking assholes are? It's like, fucking die already. Why does this have to be an Einstein project? I really do not understand why it is so hard to kill these guys. This should be the simplest fucking thing. You stand in front of him with the wing shield out and then it hits him. But instead, I have to like keep twirling around until it hits him, and when it does hit him, it feels like luck. Nobody wants to play that. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later. I don't have the best Shrek impression. Particularly not when he's doing like a whisper kind of thing, like he was in that scene. Alright, so, lesson learned. We're going to fucking save the game before we attempt this puzzle again. Because what happened last time was I captured that dragonfly as I was falling off a ledge, and that caused me to reload at a checkpoint, except when I reloaded at the checkpoint... Ooh, that was a close one, my boys. It's like I've got to fucking dodge these axes and worry about Mr. Pointy Shoes over there. Alright, got him.
Hey, it's Jordan.
I like how the fucking wizard Rip Talk is still attacking me. God, the AI on these guys is insufferable. You guys probably can't hear it as well because you're like watching it and you have to listen to me talk over this, but It's like the audio mixing on their fucking... Like, they're doing like this little chant thing while they're charging up their spells. Oh god, and it's like the fucking axe is like pushing against the back of the camera, and it's like, God help me. Please, just hit me with your fucking spell already, friend. Well, you're no friend of mine, but, you know, you guys know what I meant. It's like, fuck that. Jesus. Like, what the hell were they thinking with this shit? Alright, so that's the good news is we caught Dragonfly and killed the guy. So we should be safe with this part. I don't think there's anywhere else in the game, really. I don't know, I'm sure if I thought hard about it, I could probably think of another instance where you're like over a bottomless pit trying to chase a dragonfly, and you could potentially pull that glitch off, but it's just like, you know, I've played this game plenty of times, probably more than most people would, and I haven't seen that glitch before. I guess we saw a variant of it at the very beginning of the playthrough, you know, like right after the Ripto cutscene and we loaded in the Dragon Realms, like I couldn't move. I know it's kind of similar, but there I could at least, you know, like save the game and reset. Like in that case, it's just like I could not open the menu, I could not move the camera, I was just stuck, I was screwed, there was nothing I can do, and it's just like, yeah, that was pretty bad, that was pretty bad glitch. And speaking of things that are bad, another lovely little seam in the geometry I can see down into one of the rooms ahead, so I guess it's already been loaded, which is, I don't know, I guess. And by the way, those waterfalls are not moving, which as we went over all the way back close to Luau Island is a commentary on the fragility of nature. You know, that the way that human economy grows can cause nature to stand still. That is totally what Check 6 and Equinox Entertainment were going for in this video game. By the way, another fucking seam in the level. It's just like, come on, guys, seriously? I mean, I joke about this, but it's like, good lord. You guys didn't have enough time to fix that? They must have had, like, no playtesting or something, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way nobody missed that. They were just that, you know, struck for time, I guess, strapped for time. Alright, more D. Bradley Baker.
You know, if I could swim, I'd dive under that water and press the switch to open that door up there. Unfortunately, I forgot my water wings again. Say, maybe you can do it.
So, yeah, I don't really know what they were... I don't want to talk to him again.
Watch out for the pool cleaner. It's dangerous!
Could that delivery be any more obnoxious? I mean, it's brilliant because this game is great. I'm still going with this joke. I mean, it's kind of hard to maintain, you know, this sarcastic positivity after the glitch I experienced, because like I said, I consider Thieves Den the worst level in the game. Like, easily the worst level in the game. It is so long, it is so boring, the visuals, the aesthetic are so drab. God, it's like by the time we have, that's like not even counting the mini games. Like, we've got a couple of mini games that are probably the worst in the game as well, and it's just, you know, the first chunk is probably the best part of the level, but it's still nothing I would ever want to replay directly after, you know. So it's, I don't know, the things I do for this channel, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, having to play through Season of Ice at all is probably worse, but you know, you get what I'm saying. But yeah. And yeah, I maintain that, folks. I think this game is better than Season of Ice. If, you know, it's you know, if you want to hear the full spiel on that one, you can go ahead and watch that playthrough, which is up on Saturdays and Sundays. You know, so it's like, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, so you push the, like D. Bradley Baker was telling us and his annoying thief, yeah, because, you know, thieves are totally NPCs in this video game that we're gonna want to help after all the crap they pulled in the first and third games, and after trying to fucking chase them in Season of Ice and Flame. we're totally gonna feel sorry for them and want to help them. It's like, all this treasure we stole has come to life. Can you help us, Spyro? It's like, what? You know what? I felt more sympathy for the Yetis, who are supposedly peaceful, is all I'm saying. But yeah, like, this part of the level right here is kind of the turning point where it goes from kind of a mediocre level to kind of an annoying one. Like, this little platforming section right here, like, you have to go all the way around to get to that ladder, and then you have to jump over there. And this jump and yeah, that fucking gem just went down to the water, so we gotta go, like, fucking chase it. And then walk all the way back around, and, you know, that's not gonna happen to everybody, but, you know, still, I think it illustrates well what the problem with the design of this room is that it feels like it takes way too long to run all the way around the circle and start climbing the ladder. I guess I missed a gem, so I suppose it was worth it. But, you know, if you miss a gem in this level, or a dragonfly or something, and you end up having to backtrack, this level is so goddamn long, it's ridiculous. It just goes on forever. By the way, Thiefy was talking about the pool cleaner, which I'm guessing is that giant fucking axe. And I accidentally fell off, so I'll take the blame on that one, but it's just like, that axe is never under the water, so it can't ever hit you. Like, you'd have to glide into it. You'd, like, have to go out of your way to get hit by that thing. So I don't know why Thiefy was so concerned about it, is what I'm trying to say. But I digress. You guys, you know, not that important. Yeah, so we're gonna glide over there. Yeah, so this, like, after this point, the level design just gets absolutely horrendous. Like, just, you know, relatively speaking, like, it's still, it's not like the worst level I've ever played, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like I'll maintain that that a lot of the earlier levels in this game are good. Like, Dragonfly Dojo is a good level. Luau Island is a really well-designed level with some fun platforming in it. Monkey Monastery is another good level. Oh, come on. And I want you to pay attention to the fact that when you flame those fucking gems that have the legs, or this applies to the baskets as well, they will go off the ledges, folks, and that will include into bottomless pits if you're not careful. And I remember when I played this game on Zebros, like 4 years ago, like, my brother and I ran into this moment where I accidentally flamed one of those basket guys next to a ledge and we couldn't get his gem. So I had to, like, reset the level. And it's just like, you see, it is really easy to miss this jump, fall in the fucking pool, and then have to go all the way back around again. And this is where the level starts to get really crap. And it's because, like, the way that they design it is like they kind of have like two paths kind of going over each other at the same time. And you know, if this was like a 3D action platforming game where the goal is just to get to the end, that'd be better, but this is a collectathon, and I need to get 100% to see the ending of the video game. So, you know, skipping shit isn't really you know, I mean, technically you can skip it, because pretty much after you see moneybags in the first level, I don't think there's really any incentive at all to collect gems, so you can skip all this shit if you want, but you got another one of these ass hats that I love oh so much. It's just like, why? It's like the fucking shot just reflects wherever it wants without any rhyme or reason. It's just like, how am I supposed to know? Thankfully, that was the last guy, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. So we're gonna go down this tunnel first, because it's, from what I recall, this is a dead end, so to speak. So you're just gonna be better off going down this way first and then looping back. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when I was talking about how much I don't like the level design in the back half of the stage is, okay, so we just went through like this lower part, right? So now we have to go up to this upper level right here, which is kind of like a bunch of balconies with gems on it, and it's just not very interesting platforming, more shit to keep track of. It means that I have to keep backtracking through these hallways over and over again to, like, make sure I get all the gems. And of course they decided in this level where green gems can sprout legs and come to life and run away from you and fall off ledges if you're not careful, to put the kind that runs away from you on the ledges, where they can easily fall into bottomless pits, and you know, it's just a train wreck. I don't want to play this level. It's just, you know, it's, I don't know. It's I've played worse. I've played worse levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, that guy fucking fell off the ledge. I'm gonna have to reset the stage to get that one. So that was really smart object placement video game. Very, very intelligent game design. And it's just like, you know, it's not gonna take me that long to go back and grab it, but still, it's like, why? You go back and play the first 3 Spyro games again. You go pop in those games and those CDs into your PlayStation and play some levels from the first 3 Spyro games. At no point is there a part of the game where you can kill an enemy and have a gem fall off of a ledge and into a bottomless pit. That is not something that happens in the first 3 games. And it's just, it's not, I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to program that, you know what I mean? So the fact that that is even a possibility is, you know, is irritating to me. Like, the fact that that can happen, it's not the end of the world or anything, but it's still, it's just another reason why I hate playing this level again. So yeah, like I said, like for most of the playthrough, I've been like, you know, semi-positive, you know what I mean? Like, I've tried to highlight the positive aspects of Enter the Dragonfly as they've, you know, as they've become relevant and apparent. But this is just one level, and it's just like, just Jesus, it's been going on forever at this point, and it's just, if you miss a red gem and have no idea where it is, you will be spending ages looking for it between the upper pathways and stuff like that. You know, it's just, you know, that could sometimes be a problem in Spyro 3, as I highlighted. You know, as much as I love that game, you know, that still was a thing where I was playing Cloud Spires for the playthrough, and like, I'm missing a 5 gem, and I spent quite a bit of time looking for it, but that doesn't even compare to what you're in for if you miss a gem in this fucking thing. And I'm saying, so it's I should probably go talk to Thief Man Jones in the temp. What the hell just happened? Okay, I guess I died. And we respawn all the way back here. Not even kidding. So now we get to run around the pool again, climb the ladder again, and attempt those 2 glides again. It's just like, fuck this room. Couldn't there have been like, you know, like a switch or something at the top that spawns a second ladder so you can skip that shit? It's like, after you've done it the first time, it's just an annoyance. Like, if there's no shit to grab on the way, there's no collectibles or anything, why am I wasting my time on it? Just tedious level design. And it's like, between the 2 pathways, if I'm missing 1 red gem and have no idea where to look for it, you know, I have to search both of these levels, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I hate this level. I hate Thieves Den so fucking much. I hate having to replay it. I hate the enemies going off the ledges. I hate that tedious room with the pool. I hate the 2 levels. I hate this, just the sound of the thieves' voices. It's just, fuck Thieves Den. But I digress. I think I've been complaining about that long enough. So we have a secret little area up here. So like, what I find works best to take care of these guys, to kind of flame away from the ledge like that, so that nothing can fall down. By the way, this water is completely stationary, and it should be flowing off the ledge, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, it's Atsumi.
It's not like the waterfalls in Bamboo Terrace in Spyro 3, where it had like kind of a little ridge to keep it from flowing over, you know? Or flowing out, rather. So I don't know what magic is preventing that water from moving. Now we're all the way back here again. It's just like, fuck this level. Fuck this stupid piece of shit fucking level. So hard. I hate Thieves Den. I cannot stress this enough. I hate playing this level. But unfortunately, folks, we're running low on time for the part. We're all done. We're all out of time, so we're gonna have to kick this back off again later. So I think what we're gonna do, just to Sorry. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go play this gate real quick, and that should respawn the gem. So yeah. Until next time, I'm Exo, and I'll see you in the next part.